Hello viewers, this is your SSK and today we have an interesting story from Chandamama and the name of the story is Losing Friends. Then Sanjeevaka the bull begins to narrate as follows. Once a certain lion ruled over a certain forest. One day a camel belonging to a caravan strayed, lost his way and sought the protection of the lion. Some time later, the lion happened to get lammed in a fight with a mighty elephant and could not go out and hunt any more, and he sent his attendants in search of food. They returned and reported, Sir, there is not a morsel of meat available in the entire forest. Since you cannot hunt, you will be forced to starve. But if you kill the camel, we will have plenty of food. Oh no, protested the lion. I can't kill him to whom I have given asylum. Find some other way to obtain food. Then the clever cow and the clever jackal offered themselves as food to their king. Sir, it is our duty to save your life. Eat me, said the jackal. Sir, we are brothers and should not eat each other, but I pray that you should eat me and stop your hunger, said the tiger. No, no, I shall be eaten by his majesty, insisted the crow. Thinking it would be proper that he too should make a similar offer, the foolish camel said, Please eat me. The words were hardly out of his mouth before the others fell upon him and killed him. So said Sanjeevaka the bull, You can see how crooks can please their master and gain his favors. Similarly, some crook has poisoned our Lord against me with false reports. How can I continue to stay here? Then why don't you leave these parts and go away? Dhamanaka asked. Will I be safe by running away? Sanjeevaka asked in turn. When you have a mighty foe, you can no longer have peace, even in sleep. You cannot conquer this king of ours, said Dhamanaka. It is a rule that one should cultivate friendship or enmity with one's own equals. See how the mighty ocean suffered by trying to show his strength against the plovers. What is that story, my friend? Sanjeevaka asked. On the seashore, said Dhamanaka, there lived a plover and his wife. When the wife was ready to lay her eggs, she suggested to her husband that they should go away from the shore. But the plover replied that he would not be afraid of the ocean and there was no need to go away. We are capable of penetrating the sky. Why should we fear the ocean? He boasted. The ocean got angry on hearing the boast, sent his waves far and high, lifted the plover's nest and drove it in. What have you done? The wife wailed. Did I not tell you to be aware of the ocean? Those who do not listen to the good advice will come to grief. Then the couple prayed to Garuda, the king of birds, and he came. Having learned what the ocean did, he attacked the ocean, defeated it, and brought back the nest with the eggs. So, my dear Sanjeevaka, Dhamanaka concluded, Be on your guard but avoid conflict. But said Sanjeevaka, I want to ascertain the fact that the king really intends to destroy me. That can be very easily ascertained. Dhamanaka said, You will notice that the king will be looking daggers at you, but do not reveal this to anyone. Then Dhamanaka took leave of Sanjeevaka and returned to his friend Karataka and said, Well, my friend, I have estranged them effectively. Their friendship is now a thing of past. Ah, my friend, Karataka said, It is not right to make a rift between friends. It is an evil thing to do. It is much more difficult to patch up a difference than bring about a quarrel. My friend, you speak out of context. Dhamanaka replied, An enemy must always be destroyed. This fellow who deprivated us for our ministerial post is our deadly enemy. How can you say that destroying him is wrong? Don't you know of the antidote of Chaturaka the fox? No, Karataka said, Tell me about the anecdote, said Dhamanaka. Vajradhamstra, the lion, was king of a certain forest. There was a forest and a wolf. There was a fox and a wolf who were his minister, and they were called Chaturaka and Kravyamuka respectively. One day the king went out to hunt, killed a camel who had just given birth to a baby, and brought home the baby. Soon the baby camel became the king's pet, and the two ministers befriended him. But after a time, the lion got disabled in a fight with an elephant and could not hunt no more. So the minister killed the pet and offered him to the lion. Good, said the lion. I shall have a dip and come back when we can have our meal. As soon as the lion was gone, the fox turned to the wolf and said, You seem to be famished. There is no need for you to wait. Start eating if you want. The wolf believed the fox and helped him to a morsel or two. Soon the lion arrived, saw the carcass, and asked in anger, Who has been touching my meat? The fox indicated the wolf, and the wolf knew that he was in trouble and bolted away. Just then a caravan was heard approaching along the path nearby. The bells of camels made a rhythmic sound. The shrewd fox said to the lion, Sir, there comes Death mounted on his buffalo. No doubt he wants to punish you for killing the poor camel whom you have reared. Do you think so? Said the lion in horror. Then he ran away as best he could, leaving the fox with all the meat, which the clever fox consumed at leisure and to his heart's content.